The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. Number 14 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He's found some room with the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Gonna run it. It's Washington.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass this time. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Ott. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
A nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on. But right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another 1st down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Back to throw again. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense wraps him up.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Can he get there on the ground?
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw over the middle. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Around the end, it's Ott. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter.
Washington, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Williams. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They're 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the 3rd time's a charm. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Physical running, fights off the defender. But he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Daniels. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Look at this. They turn him loose. He gets home for a sack for the Washington defense. Good call by the defensive coordinator. Think about it over the years, Chris. They got some really good linebacker play that can get after the quarterback.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there, pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
It's 3rd down for the offense. It's a quarterback keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first and keep the chains moving.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Eludes the rush. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route, the catch made.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. To the air, it's Daniels. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football.
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
We don't see this play happen very often, and this is probably why. There's just too many things that go into this. You're putting the ball in the hands of a skilled player who's not necessarily a great passer.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Trying to find room. It's Ott. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will take their first time out of the half. We'll talk strategy here. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, looking for his back. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And third and short, they hand the ball off. And the defense blows up and stuffs him right at the line. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Washington. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. It's a hard running there through a tackle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of the play. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick it off to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
This is a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Williams. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
First down, looking to throw the football. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Takes the handoff. It's James. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Daniels. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Ott. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, this quarterback already has 2 touchdowns in this game, doing a great job of running the option. If I'm this defense coordinator, I'm making some tweaks to have to account for the quarterback in the run game.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
4th down and very long, but the offense is still on the field. They're going to go.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Williams. Trying to extend the play. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The RPO caught to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open. I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Fights off a defender.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Has the first, still on the move. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback just kneels down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the quarterback will take a knee. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.